Now, the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee recently endorsed the nomination of Noordin Haji, who is the DPP nominee. He is a former Deputy Director, National Intelligence Service. They have now tabled a report in Parliament. And on the floor right now is the Member of Parliament for Mukurweini, Anthony Kiai. Let's listen in as he reads out highlights of that report.
It's also important to tell the nominee that this is a hot seat. And every case, especially that attracts public limelight, will have to capture the attention of the nation. And therefore, having seen him answer the questions, I can categorically say that he has the charisma and he has the ability to deliver. I second the motion. Thank you.
For all honourable members, just for general information, because we keep being reminded all the time, when the yellow light goes on, it means that you have a balance of 1 minute. When the red one goes on, you have a balance of only 30 seconds. So don't get scared about the yellow one, because you still have a balance of 1 minute. This is just a reminder, because sometimes we say, I have noticed members see the yellow light and they say, okay, they hurriedly say they conclude. And I'm happy that the Honorable Kiai did not do that. He went on until he had only a balance of 14 seconds. Honourable members, I propose a question that this House adopts a report of the Departmental Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs on the vetting of the nominee for appointment as the Director of Public Prosecutions, laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, March 27, 2018, and pursuant to the provisions of Article 157, Clause 2 of the Constitution, approves the appointment of Mr. Noordin Mohammed Haji to the office of the Director of Public Prosecutions. I think, you see, honourable members, now, for instance, the member for Kadiani's card is still there, so I was going to give him a chance to speak. There he is. And honourable members, members had better know, we did not just put these tags for fun. We also want you to see when photographs are taken, so the member is there but absent. Particularly the leadership, leader of the majority party.
Mr. Speaker, I want to support this report and say that this is the second holder under the new constitution. And Mr. Speaker, I've known Noordin for a couple of years. But Mr. Speaker, the office of the DPP, the previous holder was a pastoralist. The current holder, the new person we want to approve, those are pastoralists. So first we want to thank the President. But Mr. Speaker, we want Noordin to deal with the many problems, crimes facing our country, from money laundering, terrorism financing, criminal gangs. Mr. Speaker, many drug trafficking, cyber crime. Mr. Speaker, the moment we approve the cyber crime bill, we want Noordin, if approved by this House and appointed by the President, he must rein in on those. And Mr. Speaker, we also want Noordin to deal with corruption within institutions. Speaker, he will make very unpopular decisions, and I have said it. There are 5 offices, independent offices in this country. Every decision they make is very unpopular in one way or the other. The decision of the DPP, the decision made by the Auditor General, the decision made by Ethics and Anti-Corruption, the decision made by the courts, decision made by the DCI, and decisions made by the Inspector General of Police. And that's why these offices have been insulated. That's why these offices have security of tenure. That's why these offices are independent, because they don't make popular decisions. So, Mr. Speaker, we urge Noordin to change that scenario. He must go for serious drug dealers in this country. The Speaker, from Chang'an brewers to those in the coast who give our children hard drugs. He must deal with those who finance terrorism. He must deal with the impunity that is found in the political class. those who have toxic tongue, the way Tobacco dealt with them, he must arrange the high, the mighty in court. He should not look for those villagers who do small crimes. Speaker, he must deal with those who form banks and then they run away with the money and Kenyans lose their money. He must find out that the financial sector is running well. So, Mr. Speaker, with those many remarks, Honorable, the nominee is a son of a career civil servant. His father was a DO, was a DC, was a P.
Leader of the majority in the National Assembly, Eden Duale, endorsing DPP nominee Nurdin Mohamed Haji. His nomination is expected to pass through Parliament easily. Remember, the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee have already endorsed his nomination and tabled the report in Parliament. And also just let you know that just before this, Justice Paul Kihara Kariuki is also awaiting to be sworn in as the Attorney General to replace Githu Muigai after the National Assembly unanimously approved his nomination. So that's what's happening today before Parliament.